Malice 2. Um, this is my second video for the strategies revealed bullshit I came up with. Um, this video, I'm going to cover Rumble attack decks. Pretty much a guide for every level of player on like best way to make a deck for Rumble. Um, it doesn't really matter if you're a newer player, lower level, higher level. I mean, this was for everybody basically. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my guideline pretty much for a Rumble attack deck. Um, Keep in mind that obviously the priority is to win your match or your battle, I should say. When you attack, you want to win. But on top of that, like the last video I covered when I went over the points, you want to optimize those points. So I'm going to go over uh, my guideline to building. I'm going to show you my deck and go over why I have it built that way. Um, and then I'll go and do a couple Rumble attacks just to show you how I play out, because there's a strategy with playing out decks as well. And granted, I don't expect everybody, or probably even most people are going to take the time to watch this video to be able to, uh, you know, have as good or better of a deck than I do. My deck isn't even that optimal, but there's a reason for building it the way I did. Um, so let's get into this. Um, Here is basically my guidelines, and I'm going to go over each one individually. Synergy and balance, that's number one priority, especially with me. I'm really kind of dead set on decks being a certain way. And for that, uh, first thing is first is you want 25 card deck. You don't need more cards than 25. You want 25 so that it's the best chance of getting the cards that are in your deck in your hand in the match, especially ones that make the better combos. Um, I forgot to mention, too, I said this is for all level players, and the reason I say that is being a leader of a guild that is top 25 strength. I mean, I'd say top 15 strength, but I'm not. We're not top 10. I can't say we're top 10 strength because I know we're not right now. But being a leader, recruiting, seeing other people face, um, people applying to recruit, just what I've seen over the last year plus of playing the game is that even like really high spenders, that some of them don't really grasp the aspect of building a solid deck. You can throw all the money you want at the game. You can buy every box out, buy every box out multiple times, but just throwing together cards is not going to necessarily win matches. So 25 cards. Back to where I was starting to go before I kind of derailed. 25 card deck. Um, Synergy, what I mean is cards going together, how they mesh and benefit each other. So, number one, you want cards to combo, like item cards to combo with as many character cards as they can in your deck. And uh, balance, I mean that in regards to how many item cards and how many characters. You want to keep that equal or as close to as possible. And that being said, this I found that one of the best routes to go is to anywhere between 5 and 8 power cards if you have them for attack deck. I would not go more than 8. So if you go 8 power cards, that's leaving you with 17 cards to fill in deck. So you'd want to go, 8 characters, 9 items, or 9 characters, 8 items. Honestly, I think that 5, 10, 10 is a really good ratio because when you're attacking in Rumble, you have the upper hand. You get to go first. There's no sleep like there is in Secret Fight Club or Siege. So you have an upper hand at being able to combo cards. And having a combo card on the field is a lot more powerful than I keep wanting to say pre-combo, but it's called a power card. So synergy and balance. Just to show you, I saved a picture of my deck. This is the map of combos that my deck has. Every item and every character in my deck, and the combos it makes. I got this from a tool that a lot of guilds use on the Line app. There's a couple, they call bots, but they're not really bot. It's a official Line account, and it automates responses and actions based on what you say. So it's a bot in that aspect. It's not a bot in the aspect of auto playing or cheating in the game. So it takes your deck and it creates a map like this. Now, looking at this map, you can see that Roger, there's a hole there with Roger, with Turning Jeff and the Jimmy Jr. Fart School, Jimmy Jr., whatever the fuck card that is. And same thing with Fries and Bending School. Now, like, optimally, you'd want combos all the way across. You want the solid. But I strayed from that a little bit simply because Rogers I am using for my music portion of the deck for the heal. Zoidberg is also my other heal, and that's part of my strategy with deck building, which I'll talk about that a little bit later. So this is kind of my layout here. Combo heavy, just went over that. Maximizing points. I guess later wasn't that much later. All right, so maximizing points, as you can see, like Eugene's combo, the one man musical, that combo is OP in this BGE or Battleground Effect. It's the boost going on right now to Educate and Musical. Nibblers, oh crap, Nibblers also have Leech. My Benders have Leech. The K-Pops have Leech, so I have Leech right away, which I like to play Nibbler first, personally, because it has high health, and it has that Leech, so even if I can't combo it with what I want right away, or if I want to cover slot 2 first in the match, it can attack, and it can, as long as it hits the opponent, it'll heal itself with the Leech, and that'll help optimize the points. Also, like I said, I have heals here. I've got Roger for heals, Eugene with the Educated, the Diorama also is a heals, and then Zoidberg heals by itself, and then when he combos, almost every combo, actually take it back, every combo I'm using right now does have heal of some sort. I prefer to single target heals, not heal all. only because it's a higher number. I like to try to play heals in slot 2 or slot 3, single target, heal for 20, and or however much it heals for. And what it'll do is it'll protect that slot 1 card to heal that as long as it doesn't kill the hero right away. So slot 1, hits a card, kills a card, hits a hero, or there's no card there, hits the hero straight away. As long as the match doesn't end, if there's damage to that card, it'll heal him. And then just to finish off my deck here, I'm going to go over to my deck, show you. I'm running 5, 10, and 10. So 5 power cards, which I've got the Bending School grad, and then I've got 2 of Red Rod 2 Wheel, and I have 2 Super Dance Squads. And the rest of that, all the other power cards I have, I left out. I'm using a lot of those in my defense deck, but not in my attack. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple attacks here and show you what I'm talking about. We're playing Sons of Korhal right now. It's kind of easier match, and we lost the first one to Guild of Thrones. It was a pretty close match point-wise and stat-wise by the end. We just didn't have full activity to pull off the win. I don't know why that's on 2. So right away, right, like I said earlier, I like Nibbler as my first slot card. Every card in my hand is Futurama, so I'm going to combo Nibbler because this also has Leech to help optimize the points, better chance at scoring 100, and that cheer goes to all Futurama. So that doesn't combo. I'm going to throw this out just to kind of buy time. I'll probably throw Roger after it and hope the match doesn't end next. Shit. So now I'm at a little bit of a rough point here because my dance squad is going to 23 plus 28, 51. It's going to hit for 51 points. And 19. I'm going to win the match right here. Dance squad's not going to get healed, unfortunately. It's going to cost me a little bit of points. So instead of comboing the Roger, I'm going to play the highest health card I have in my hand, which ends to be this. And this is just because that formula, I want to get as much health as possible on the field at this point so that it makes that formula the what is that fucking called? The whatever it is over to whatever fraction. I guess that's called, right? Fraction? Yeah, fraction. It makes the fraction work out a little bit better with more health on there. So it doesn't cost me as much points as if I were to have less health total on the field. So try another attack here. And I mean, this might be a little boring. I'm just kind of, oh, fuck. I'm going to play this and kind of hope for the best. So I'm costing myself points right off the bat, but I could have played Bending School and comboed it with Bender, which right now I'm not getting any boost out of that. This has shield because of the battleground effects up here. This, shield for 20% base health. But the bomb, and if I get lucky with a punch, that might kill that. It didn't. But that did. All right, that worked. Oh, the cheer. That's right. Educated BG, the cheer, boosted that base attack. I didn't even think about that. Alright, so now I'm at a point where Bending School is going to get healed because of the BGE. Oh, there's no card there. That wasn't the highest health card. I just am playing that to buy time right now. Oh, shit. I should have played. Yeah. So I made a mistake that time. Should have played the Super Dance Squad. I didn't even look at the enemy hero health. That was my mistake. But I'll do one more attack just to end this video for you guys. Hopefully I can get a heal going. Yeah, there we go. I can get a heal going. All right, so I'm going to play K-pop first. And then I'm going to combo. This is one of my favorite starts to a lot of times. Because after you play that first card, the enemy plays a card. You can see that card. Right now you can see it only has 39 health. Normally I like playing Nibbler first, but I want to use the Nibbler for Zoidberg. So that's the only reason I played K-pop. And that does have the leech as well. But I like to combo this Red Rod 2 Real right off the bat. And that's just with my deck. Because I know how my deck works. I know what cards do what. A lot of the cards boost each other. Like being able to make the Red Rod 2 Real, the cheer goes to music. And my deck is mostly music. The Leela combo with the music cards I'm using boosts Futurama. My deck is majority Futurama. So, I mean, that's another thing with the synergy. All the like cards working together, and lower players that are more free to play, don't really have this many powerful combos. I mean, it's not as easy to build a deck, but it still is very useful to keep this mindset when you're building your deck and do the best you can with what you have. And as you can see, by playing that heal in slot 2, I was able to heal slot 1 card, do more damage. And now I'm just going to play high health cards because I'm sure that this match is pretty much over at this point. He's not going to come back, and I should be able to get 100 out of this match. And here we go. Nibbler at the end, and match over, 100 points. So hopefully that this video helps a lot of you guys or refreshes you, or you learn something out of it. If not, sorry, waste your time. But if you subscribe to my channel, or keep a lookout, next video I'm going to do is I'm going to go over Rumble defense deck, which is completely different than your Rumble attack deck. So just keep an eye out and stay tuned. You'll get some more information. All right, take it easy.